What's up, everybody? Welcome back to J&L Garage, and today we're going to be going over a new Dodge. Alright, so this is Colby's new Dodge, and he's a little camera shy, so don't be too rough on him. But I'm going to let him explain how they got the truck, what he thinks, what his thoughts are on it, and we're just going to kind of walk around it, and he's going to say what all we're going to do to it today. We got the truck off Craigslist. It was 10.5, has 105,000 miles on it. We're going to be taking this off, these off, the wheel spacers. We're going to take this off, and that's about all. That's about it for today. The guy that owned it before, he obviously liked chrome a little bit. Colby, you'll hear us call him Small Dong a lot. We're not exactly chrome fans, not on trucks anyways. I've never seen a tailgate bar mounted this way. It's literally, I mean, they literally mounted it on the tailgate. But mine's mounted under it. I'm pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to go, but it's not exactly hard to fix that, and it doesn't look too bad right now. And it's not, like I said, it's not hard to fix that. You can pick a new one of those off the internet for like 50 bucks. So we're fixing to get started on some of the de-chroming process. And just stay tuned, and we're going to show you guys how to get some of this chrome nonsense off. So Colby is in the truck now. He's just going to give it a quick start up. This truck does already have the tailgate bar. I'll let you guys see it. It looks good at nighttime and stuff. It's just the problem and everything. Go ahead. And I believe it's got a Flowmaster on it. It's not true duals. It's a 1 in, 2 out, 2.5 inch piping, I believe. And it's a 5.7. And we're fixing to just pull it into the very end of the shop here. And so that way we can just kind of see the front end of it, because he's wanting to pull that bull bar off too. So we're gonna go ahead and start kind of de-chroming it, and then yeah, we're just gonna show you guys through the process. I took some before pictures, granted they were at nighttime, and then I'm gonna take some after pictures tomorrow of it. And so yeah, this is Colby's 2005 Dodge Ram 4x4 build process. We're going to start on the front. First things first, we're going to take the bumper off. Colby's already got the socket and the wrench set up for it, for all of the brackets and things. He's going to be saving the brackets, but this bull bar is for sale. It will be on Facebook, probably on Craigslist or something like that. So if anybody out there is looking for a good bull bar without brackets, this is a chrome one. It will be for sale. I can't find any name brand or tags on it, but we're going to figure out a price, and we'll have it on Facebook, and I'll probably have it in the description as to how much he wants for all the stuff that we're taking off. So now you should be able to easily see the difference that we're already making towards it. He probably would have left the front bumper on, but like, we're not chrome fanboys, so we just took them off. We took it off. He's keeping his brackets, like I said. Probably gonna do a black bull bar. That's what I was originally gonna do with my truck. And we also took the bug deflector off the top of the grill. And so now I think we're fixing to move on to fender flares. And then are we still doing wheel spacers? Mm-hmm. All right, so Small Dong had to run and get my charger for my phone, because as you guys know, that's also doubles as my camera. We decided we'd go ahead and snatch the wheel spacers off, so I've already got one off on this side. It's literally just the cheap old eBay spacers. Spacers really, they can cause a problem as far as safety goes. Whenever you're going down the road, the lug nuts on the inside of spacers really have a tendency to back off. And I've heard that from a lot of people, and I've actually had two buddies that had the exact same problem, where the spacer would come loose and it just had their alignment all jacked up, and the truck never drove right. So we took the wheel spacers off. This truck was driving fine, but we don't want to risk it. So we went ahead and had to snatch that off, because we had to take the wheel and tire off anyways just to get this chrome flare off because we couldn't get a Phillips head screwdriver to fit in there. So he decided he wanted to take the wheel spacers off anyway, so we took the wheel spacers off, and this truck is already, it's really starting to come together already. Because, I mean, all this is free stuff that we can do. I mean, we're not having to spend any money on it, and not only that, but Small Dong is only 15. He'll turn 16 in August, I believe, somewhere in there. And then he'll be able to drive this thing, and he really wants it set up that way then. So we're going to keep moving on with the process, and we'll keep you guys updated. We are making really good progress. We're making really good progress. We actually got a lot done in a very short amount of time. It's probably been like an hour and a half maybe. We've already got the wheel spacers off, the front tires back on, it's already back down on the ground. We have gotten the bug deflector off so far, we've gotten the front bumper off. We also managed to get the chrome covers for the mirrors off, those are gone. We were gonna work on the headlights tonight. We still may, because whoever wired the headlights in, I'm sure you guys have seen these. Everybody likes to call them the Galos. I actually also refer to them as the Galos. Whoever put these in, they did not really care about wiring these things up. If they were gonna do these headlights the way they did them, they should have just got a smoked lens OEM stock headlight bucket. They should not have got these with the Oracle halos on them and this trim of lights right here, because they didn't even bother to wire that in. It doesn't come on when the parking lights come on or anything like that. The only thing that works in this headlight are the projector lights, which are the high beams, and the HID lights, which are the low beams. And it bothers me so bad to see that. It's beyond comprehensible to me why you would go and spend 140 bucks on eBay Galos, but then you don't even bother to wire them up correctly. And I mean, that's not Colby's fault or anything like that. But we're going to try our best to fix it so that it all works for his truck, because I feel like these lights would look really, really good if we got them working right. And not only that, but the HIDs are low beams, so they're not exactly set correctly. They need to be adjusted up some. They point directly at the ground. And then not only that, but the projector beams are pointing up so far that they're literally having to bounce off the inside reflector inside the projector and then come through the beam and then through the headlight lens. So I mean, the lights are so dim by the time you get done, it almost makes the truck undrivable. The only thing that's making the truck drivable right now in the night is the fog lights. So we're fixing to have to fix that. We're probably going to wait about that, because right now we're really just trying to get the chrome and the big things out of the way so that the visual inspection of the truck looks a whole lot better. But we already got the front spacers off. Colby is debating taking the step bar off right now. And so now we're fixing to turn the truck around, back it in, take this bed cover off, and then we're going to take the back wheel spacers off as well. And so stay tuned to see how this truck looks after we get done with it. So we have officially started the work on the back side of the truck now. We're trying to get this tonneau cover off. It's got like crazy looking chrome rails on it and stuff, and we're just not fans of bed covers anyway. So we're taking that off now, and then we're going to go ahead and snatch these wheel spacers off the back just like we did the front. And right now Colby's just loosening up these brackets they got for it, and this is like probably one of the craziest looking, like, cheap made tonneau covers I've ever seen in my life. Like, usually whenever people buy one of these, they usually buy like a really good brand name for them because they don't want them to be shitty. But these people obviously did not have a care in the world, and so we're taking it off right now, and then we're going to get to the spacers. And it looks like this is probably going to be a real pain in the butt because there's stripped out Phillips head screws running to the bed here and stuff. And so far all of the bolts on the brackets are coming loose pretty easy, but nothing else really is. So we're going to keep working on this, and we'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. the tonneau cover is off. It's gone. That is also for sale if anybody wants it. We've got all the screws and the bolts that came with it.
Hopefully.
Pretty sure we've got all of them. And so all it was is self-tapped, and they literally self-tapped it straight into the side of the bed and stuff. But with that thing off, this truck looks a million times better. First, I'm gonna knock these wheel spacers off. We were gonna see about turning the torsion keys up in it tonight, but I think we're gonna wait on it. May do it tomorrow sometime. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get these wheel spacers off, put these tires back on, and we're gonna see how it looks in the morning. It's really hard to tell on camera at night how it looks. We're gonna get a real good look at it, you know, in person, but the camera tends to be darker than what it really is outside. And we've already taken the chrome door handle covers off. As you can see on this one, we gonna take these back ones off too before we head to the house for the night. But for now, it is really starting to look a lot better. Once we get these door handles off and we get these tires put back on. By the way, this thing has got some really meaty looking, I mean, they're Nito ATs. Everybody's seen them before, but I've never had any in person on a truck and actually got to look at them. And for all terrains, those things look really, really good. But this wheel spacer's already knocked loose. We got to knock loose the other one. He's attempting to pry the door handle cover off now. And literally, those things are just plastic chrome covers. They're broke all to pieces from where we took them off. If somebody really wants them, I mean, we can sell them. I know that the wheel spacers are going to be up for sale. Bull bar's up for sale. Tonneau cover. And I believe that's going to be about it. Bug deflector for the front. And I think that's going to be about it for now. But we got to get these wheel spacers off and tires back on because we both have got to get in the bed for school in the morning. And we're trying to decide what in the heck we're going to do about this tailgate bar, because that is not supposed to be there. It's a good tailgate bar. They wired everything up right. It all works real good and everything. Blinkers work. Reverse lights work. None of the little lights are out. And so it's just mounted in the wrong spot, and it's really weird and awkward. So we're going to see what we can do about that. That might be way later down the road, because right now he's not going to be able to drive it a whole lot. So, but yeah, stay tuned to, I'm probably gonna edit this video tonight, and then I'm gonna wait and get some daytime shots of it tomorrow morning, and then we'll throw the video up and let you guys see what it looks like. And so, yeah, stay tuned for the end of this video. We're gonna have some before and after shots. I'm really sorry, the before shots were really crappy because I got them at nighttime, so you're not really going to be able to tell the difference. But trust me, the difference is there. Like, just in nighttime, even though this truck is black, you can just look at it at night in person, and it looks so much better. And he just threw some more trash on my floor. So we're finna knock this thing out and get to the house, and here's the